Hello, folks of YouTube and Messel. Welcome back to Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. We're here in 3.5, going into day 3 or day 3 in game. I don't know how many streams it's been. Day 3 in game for the investigation. Going to the Hottie Clinic, my least favorite thing to see in the series, perhaps. My least favorite location. I'm trying to think of the worst location. Maybe the circus. Maybe the circus, but the Hottie Clinic's gotta be worse than the circus. ICU of the Hottie Clinic. Still up at this hour, reading through the trial record of a certain case. It's the first case my mentor Mia Fey had ever handled in a court of law. The horrifying truth that I refuse to accept is holding me hostage here within its pages. Oh, sounds good. Oh, ice cream cake sounds so good. Is there anything funny? I'll try my best. Just like the natural comedy that flows from me, though. I can't hold that back. It's like, you know, keeping a raging river back with a tiny dam. Hottie Clinic is located in hell. That's true. That's true. I think it's like... Is that why it's like the way it is? Is this like one of the torments you have to go through? Dahlia Hawthorne. What I have read, I don't want to believe. What is written here? This isn't the Dahlia I knew. Because there's two of them. I'm just saying, this theory explains so much. After falling into Eagle River, I was somehow miraculously saved. But I ended up catching a cold that seemed to knock me around the world and back. I feel dizzy, my ears are ringing, my throat burns, my head's on fire. But I will recover. I have to recover by this afternoon. I have to meet with the most ill-tempered witness imaginable. But I know that he'll be able to help me with him. Somehow. He and him. Who and who. The world may never know. Alright, Dusky Bridge. Alright. You can't be up here. Right, are you sure you're well enough to be doing this? Just a little green in the face. Maybe Viridian and Otis speak. Actually, the fever's gone down quite a bit. How's your temperature now? Only 102.2, nothing to worry about. Dude, go back to bed. My god, you're gonna die. You're climbing a mountain? Like, what are you doing? Phoenix, I know this is an important court case, so please go to bed. Cough, 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 cough. Just like in 2-1. Anyway, I read today's trial record. You weren't bad, Edgeworth. Pretty impressive despite the circumstances. Well, not in the clear yet. The main point of contention tomorrow is going to be the motor weapon. Oh, are we gonna team up on the bench? Because that's gonna be sick. Yeah. In the end, though Shichishito did not deliver the deadly blow, which means there must be another sword hiding out there that we don't know about. Another sword, huh? Don't you worry about a thing, pal. I'll dig at the motor of myself or I'll eat my coat. Thank you, Gumshoe. Don't eat your coat. You don't know where that's been. Thanks again, Edgeworth. I'll handle things from here. That is probably for the best. I have never seen this spray before. Why does he look like this? What face is he making? I don't understand what this expression means. This is like, oh man, it's like one of those like cursed, what's the word? I almost said emoji. Like emoticons with like the nose, which is usually fairly cursed. Like, you know, the doctor's office ones, or like the one on like Rummy Cube or whatever. Very like, kind of like the moon and sun emoji. Very like, why? Actually, I was thinking of paying the old precinct a little visit. There's something I want to look into, and that is a client's background, naturally. You mean Iris, sir? I have the feeling we've met before. All I want is confirmation one way or the other. And since I probably won't be getting that from you, I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I bid you adieu, right? Take care. Not a team up today. I guess I should get moving too. Why? Do you need to be somewhere? Yeah, I gotta get to work on this bridge, pal. I'm rigging something out so we can get back to the other side. Oh, that's right, Maya's still stuck over at the inner temple. But don't you worry, pal. As soon as it's all set, you'll be the first to know. Thank you, Gumshoe. Cough, 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 cough. No problem, pal. Just try not to give me that coffee. Is that okay? Alright, I'm off. Hang in there, Maya. We'll get you out, I promise. But in the meantime, got to continue collecting evidence. Alright, here we go. You've been let back out. Alright. Last thing, private phone line, no houses, blah blah. Cell phone, yep. Dusty bridge, true. The kidnapping happened here 11 years ago too, so maybe it's cursed too. Okay, sure. Thing looks like it's ready to cross more than it did before. Earthquakes reminds me. If my memory serves me correctly, Edgeworth isn't exactly a fan of earthquakes. True. Heavenly Hall. Okay. Oh my god. It just hit me that that was Larry who did that. Looks like no one's here. Larry! Laurice! Sure he'd be hiding here. I guess I'll try again later. Look at this graffiti scrawled right on the front of the shack. At least he managed to get a pretty good likeness. When I really think about it, I guess art kind of suits him. I mean, his very existence is an art of sorts. That's true. The performance art of existence. That is true. Stuff is really ruining the beautiful atmosphere around here. It's so inappropriate. Like Sister Bikini in a bikini. Ugh. Yeah. The snow's really piled up on the straw roof, and it's otherworldly, like something out of a fairy tale. Well, the roof part anyway. Science's Heavenly Hall. I guess it's pretty fitting. If you spend the night in this little freezing shack, you'd probably find yourself at the pearly gates that morning. Okay. Nothing else really drawing attention. Aha. This is the famous Eagle River. I got to try out its other rough rapids the other night. They say it has really strong currents, and they weren't kidding. It's both powerful and fast-flowing. I was dead lucky. I mean, lucky not to be dead, am I right, guys? Rim shot. Polite audience applause. No clues here. Excuse me? That's Dusky Bridge up there. It's amazing how clearly you can see it from so far away. Larry supposedly saw everything through the shack's window. Not much light gets down here, so it must be pitch black at night. But this area is probably illuminated at night because of the burning bridge above. True. Can't go into the shack. Okay, so we're schmoving. We're keeping it moving. Alright, what else we got? Main gate. February 9th, main gate. Come on, please, for art's sake, I swear. There's only one guy I know who can be this persistent and high-strung. I'm talking about the heroine here, the heroine of my book. It'll make you famous. Ah, enough. A fool's fool, fool's fools, who foolishly accept the foolishness of a fool's fool. That's maybe the densest one she's gotten so far. That's 4 fools in a row. She's never done 4 before. That's crazy. Wouldn't you agree? Phoenix Wright. Huh? Me? Wait a second, I know you. Your reflexes and mine need to shape up. My brain's frying like a sunny setup and you want me to grill me over a name? Franzi, you can't do that. Even as we speak, Nick's on the brink of death, or so I'm told. Whip a dead horse. Isn't that one of your American sayings? No? No, it's not. No, it's not. And I'm not on the brink of anything. Come on, Nick. Tell her, would ya? Tell her she needs to model for my new picture book, Franzi's Whippity Whip Trip. No. Yeah. Before you ask me to model, learn to at least give semi-coherent testimony. And before that, you have to learn how to live a semi-coherent life, Larry. I don't care what anyone said, I'm telling the truth. I saw what I saw. She flew, I'm telling you, whoosh, just like that dude with the red underwear. Don't think I'm gonna forgive you guys when you come crawling back to apologize. Off he goes. Huh. Amazing how little has changed with you in the past year, Phoenix Wright. Hello, Francisca. Have you been in Germany all this time? That's right. Extending my perfect win record, naturally. I defeated you 3 times. Oh joy, sounds like it hasn't changed a bit. Has it really been a year since we first met? I am Francisca von Karma, the prodigy. I see. Gave up in the promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Siska was born and raised in Germany and became a prosecutor at the age of 13. Her father was the legendary prosecutor, Manfred von Karma. He had a perfect record for 40 long years, but now he is gone from this world. Wasn't he in jail? Did he die? Did he die in 1-4? I forgot about it? Don't tell me you still hold a grudge against me. This is what happened to your father. Phoenix Wright, you will fall before me. This I promise. But It will be for my sake, not my father's. Are we clear? Yeah, Crystal. In truth, I was shocked. I came back to America with the intention of defeating you. So, hilariously, it is America. Instead, it was my little brother who was leading defense. Everything about that sentence is hilarious. A, it's Edgeworth. But also, like, confirming, like she really sees him as a sibling. Edgeworth, come to think of it. Edgeworth was pulled into being a prosecutor by Manfred von Karma as well. Miles Edgeworth told me something very interesting, you know. Oh, really? Interesting, okay. He said this case has a special significance to you, because it does. And that's precisely why I'm here. Your personal involvement will make crushing you into teensy-weensy pieces all the better. Probably the fever, but she's so openly hostile, it's almost kind of cute. Ow! No smirking! No being sick! The foolish fool doing such a foolish favor for such a foolishly foolish fool. Edgeworth. Make no mistake, Phoenix, right? I came here for one thing and one thing only, to pulverize you. It's not like I thought you were here to bring some cold killer X, you know. Now that's a throwback. But you could, and that would have been relevant to 3-1. Huh. So Von Karma got the death sentence, that's crazy. I went over the whole case file and went right over. You read the whole thing? Yes. Every last word, every last sentence, every last paragraph. All the ridiculous things you did made it into a very interesting read, you know. Attempting to cross a burning bridge. Did you ever consider the dangers? No. The only thought in my mind was I have to get across. A fool that doesn't think is a more foolish than a fool who foolishly thinks. Gumju that they made when the bridge was repaired. Maya, she's gotta be okay, just know it. Plus, I need to ask her what happened at the temple that night. Yeah, okay. Don't know what we tried. Okay, let's see. Snowmobile, another crime. Still thinking small, I see, Phoenix, right? Or perhaps not at all. That's why you will never defeat me. Sorry to burst your will, but I don't recall her losing to you. It's time for us to settle this once and for all with the final showdown. It's like she mentally blocked out my victories over her from her memory. Incredible. What an impressive deed. Compared to the grandeur that being gave at the Von Karma estate, it's but a pet door. It looks really idyllic without the snow on it, don't you think? All that snow? Don't make me laugh. This is but a light dusting where I come from. Don't make things up just because you'll think I'll never get to see her for myself. See the main hall from here? I wonder how the head nun is holding it. Oh wow, that inkling of human kindness I sense? Ow. Do you enjoy causing little pain with that sharp tongue of yours? Think about the pain you cause with that leathery whip of yours. Okay, there's the bell. It's a quaint little bell tower. Never would have thought something this horrible was about to happen. An Iris rang the lights out bell that night. That's true. Alright. It was one long sigh. Sister Bikini. My, I didn't know you were here. How are you doing? Waha, ha, 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 ha. You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake. I suppose I've made a terrible mess of things, haven't I? I let Mystic Elise die, and then there's Iris as well. Mystic Elise? Now that I'm thinking about it, There's an acolyte stuck at the inner temple, and that poor little girl's gone missing too. That little girl? You don't mean Pearls, do you? Yes, I'm afraid I do. She hasn't been seen since the morning after the incident. Pearl? She's missing? Why didn't anybody tell me about this? I must be getting old. I think I've seriously lost faith in myself. Oh, you're talking about the performance of the trial today. You believe me, don't you? I'm not a liar. I would never lie. I know what I saw. I saw Iris pull that sword from Mystic Elise's body that night. I'm certain of it. At least I was till this morning. Don't see any psyche locks. Psycho locks. Excuse me, Mr. Phoenix, right? So she must be telling the truth. So why are you so unsure of yourself all of a sudden? You know that artist who testified after me. I saw Iris flying, her white hood fluttering. I felt like I might start flying myself. When I saw that man testify so fervently of something so impossible, I started to wonder if I acted just like him when I was on the witness stand. I wouldn't take that guy too seriously. He's an artist, but all he draws is trouble and nothing else. If both Bikini and Larry are telling the truth, that can only mean one thing. They both didn't see what they think they saw. On the night of the incident, you met Iris at the Inner Temple, is that correct? That's right. I'm sure it was Iris. But Iris claimed she was in her room in Hazakura Temple. I knew I shouldn't have come back here that night, but because you did, Maya is stuck all by herself at the Inner Temple. Ugh, I'm so sorry. The drafts in that place are nothing to shake a stick at. Winter's especially bad. I'll bet. Training looks like it's about to fall down any second. Eagle Mountain's always in front of earthquake, just so you know. Earthquakes? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the next big one wobbles the training hall. We gotta get Maya out of there fast. But still, there's really no need to worry. That area is isolated like an island. It's like an island, how so? Okay, Inner Temple, surrounded by Side River, okay, okay. A criminal would be trapped if they chose to flee in that direction. And as long as the bridge is out of commission, he or she would have to stay there. That means Maya could be stuck out there with a murderer and no way of escape either. Oh dear, yes, I suppose it does. Please, Gumshoe. So, I mean, my current theory, by the way, is that Maya is assuming this is part of the training. And has just been meditating the whole time. I'm curious about a few things if you don't mind answering some questions. Oh? Do you know my measurements for your investigation or something? No. I want to know a little more about the victim, Ms. Elise Donim. I'm afraid I don't know her waist size, or her bust size for that matter. No, I'm wondering why she came to stay in a place like this to begin with. I mean, she told us herself she wasn't here for spiritual training. My, you make it sound like this place is some sort of dumb mister, right? Mystic Elise was here to soak up the natural beauty of Eagle Mountain, if you must know. There, you did it again, Sister Bikini. I noticed you always refer to Miss Donim as Mystic Elise. I called it, okay? I called it. Oh? Yes. Now, why is that? After all, she's not here as an acolyte. We address all our visitors as Mystic. It makes their experience feel authentic. And, anyway, she's older than me. You must respect your elders, you know. How do you know that? How can you say for sure she's older than you? 5. Yep. It's Misty Faye. I hate that, but it's gotta be. It seems Miss Elise Donim was no ordinary visitor after all. I'm just saying. And there's Pearls. She was with Miss Donim on the evening of the murder, and now she's vanished. It's all gotta be connected somehow. Why did Pearls have to get mixed up in this mess? Please, mister, I know you're rude, but try to keep it together. Oh man, my head's throbbing so bad it's killing me. Pearls, she was with Miss Donim on the night of the murder, remember? Yeah, but I have a temple to run, you know? I was busy preparing for the training. I didn't see the little darling even once after we'd finished eating dinner. The murder... It didn't take place right in front of her innocent eyes, did it? Please say no. According to the detective, she doesn't have at her home either. Come on, keep calm. There's one place left where Pearls could be. She just has to be there. Come on, Gumshoe, tell me you'll be done with our repairs soon. This crystal sphere. It's not from a demon warding hood, but I would guess it serves a similar purpose. If it was not from a hood, then I guess it really is from Miss Donim's staff. Look at the blood on it on poor Mystic Elise. This is wild. Honestly, it's like the end of the world. Not a good thing, that's for sure. I think people have the gall to call it kind of scribbling by the name of art. Oh, come on, huh? That's sort of standing for arts these days. That could be a pop diva. Sure. What about the content of the picture? What do you make of that? Honestly, this piece is good. Like, it's good. It's definitely the end of the world. Okay, great. Thank you for your input. Okay, let's start this. See how far we get. Let's see what we need to know. Starting these is helpful. Let's just sort of piece together what you need to know. Here we go. Sister Bikini, the truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. I'm convinced that Ms. Elise Donham had a special significance to the temple. As to why she did, I believe it has to do with her true identity. Oh, what on earth are you talking about? She was... Mystic Elise was an author, just an author of picture books. To be honest, I had my suspicions almost immediately after I met her. Suspicions, yes, but I had no evidence to support my theory, though. But now I do. This piece of evidence proves Ms. Donham's identity. Not yet. Nothing yet. We got nothing that proves it yet. Oh, I hate this. This is where Sister Bikini witnessed the incident. Hard to imagine she was lying on the stand, so maybe there's some clues that get to be found. Like this? Oh. They get quite a bit of snow up here in Eagle Mountain. Around here, skis aren't just for fun, they're tools for getting around. But the sled, now that's gotta be for Bikini's own personal entertainment. Building up as the main hall was where we were staying. It's kind of funny because it was built on a very steep slope. If you enter from the main gate, these rooms above me are on the ground floor. Apparently, Ms. Donham was staying in the corner room. I guess that's where she was pushed from that night. The Shichishito is right there in Mystic Amy's right hand. But it was proven in court today that it wasn't the murder weapon. Given the design, it must have been used for some pretty gruesome things in the past. The main gate's on the other side of that stone wall. The difference in elevation is almost 10 feet. That's how steep this hillside is. And it's also the height the body fell from, according to the autopsy. Is it possible Miss Donham was pushed from the top of the wall? Oh, it's a new option. These lanterns around. City glare. Come up brighter. Miss Donham's staff. I definitely remember there being a crystal sphere attached to the staff. I guess Larry eventually found the sphere near the foot of Dusky Bridge, but what was it doing all the way out there? Very good question. Phoenix Wright. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Hey! What was that jarring, inconsiderately loud... Oh my god, is it loud yell? Oh, no, it's not. So this is where you've been, keeping nice and warm, I see. The detective, have you finished repairing the bridge? Yeah, I did. Told you to let you know. Well, then I'll come along with you, and sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized entry, access to protect the people involved in the case. What was that? I'm involved, aren't I? You couldn't get much more involved than me, because she's the murderer. It's one of the options, at least. But, like, one of the options is the incredible sus we have on Bikini. Well, yeah, but that's not what I... It's been a while, Scruffy. It's... Ms. Von Karma! Gumshoe collapsed? Sister, please leave the investigation to me. My. Well, you certainly seem to have everything under control. I am on your side. I won't do anything you don't want me to. As you work to pin the guilt on Iris. What are you daydreaming about, Phoenix Wright? Ow, that hurts, you know. Silence. I, Francisca Von Karma, will personally guide you through your investigation. So you will follow me. She's not seriously gonna follow me around, is she? Incredible. Alright, I'll come back to you later. Here. Oh, look at that. Good work, Gumshoe. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, please be alive. Please be alive. Things have suddenly become a lot more hectic than before. They must have commenced with the investigation. Oh, Mr. Nick! That voice! Oh my god, Pearl! Pearls! That was so anticlimactic. Mr. Nick! Mr. Nick! Oh my god. So you were here ever since that night? I was so lonely I thought I was gonna die. When I woke up in the morning and saw that a Dusky Bridge was gone, I realized I was all alone. She was all alone. Oh no. Must have been very trying for you, little girl. Ah, you're... I am Franziska von Karma, the prodigy. There's no need to worry now that I'm here. You were the prosecutor who was so mean to Mystic Maya last year. Well... I don't like you. You're nothing but a little girl without your whip. Mystic Maya didn't do anything wrong, but you were so mean, I'll never forgive you. Owned. Absolutely destroyed. It's like Pearl's words are getting under her skin. Getting absolutely decimated by a 6-year-old. Or a 9-year-old? How old is Pearl again? Not sure it is. She's 9. Decimated by a 9-year-old. Yow! Why are you whipping me? I didn't even say anything. You didn't have to. The smile on your lips gave you away. Anyway, Pearls, weren't you with Maya? Ah. I'm sorry, it's all my fault. Huh? What are you talking about, Pearls? Mystic Maya! What? Hey, wait, Pearls? She just ran off. Ow. That was cruel, Phoenix, right? To make a girl cry like that is inexcusable. What was that all about? Pearls acting like he's giving me the creeps. Guess I'll take another look around since I finally got a chance. Especially since something about this place seems different from 2 days ago. This is open, right? Was that open before? This was used. There's a weird smell coming from the incinerator. The door is also open, almost like it's begging me to look inside. Well, let's see what stunning clues concealed in here, shall we? Huh? It's empty. How naive of you, Phoenix writes. But it's a bit strange, don't you think, Franziska von Karma? I seem to remember. Yeah. Yep. There was snow on this the first time I saw it. In other words, someone's been using it to burn something recently. Listen, Phoenix writes. It's impertinent to call people by their full name. What are you talking about? I'm only copying you. That's interesting. Got all the Buddha statues lined up along this path. Phoenix writes. Do you think this is how many siblings the head nun has? Why don't you ask her next time you see her? You know what? I think I will. She'll probably slap you for prying into her private affairs. Phoenix writes. What? And would you start calling me by my full name like that? Was this once a prosperous port? A port? Yes, that metal hook is a mooring post for boats, you know. Oh, for that. That's an anchor for one of the wires that's used to hold up the bridge. I think the wire that was tied to this one probably snapped when the bridge burned down. I mean, there's ever a port all the way up here. Don't get smart on me, Phoenix writes. But I didn't say anything. You can see Dusky Bridge from here. It's an unusually long bridge, isn't it? I'd say it's about 20 yards. I guess the gorge is too wide to cross with a piece of rope or wire, huh? Therefore, no one has crossed the gorge in either direction since the night of the murder. A simple yet sound deduction, wouldn't you say, Phoenix writes? I'm not confident about that, honestly. Surprised there's no, like... Wait, look at the forest. I'm still on my zipline theory a little bit, honestly. Still on the zipline theory. Science's Inner Temple. I don't know how you're reading it, but it's incomprehensible to me. Actually, I can't read it either. What? Huh? Feigning comprehension isn't a very good habit to have, Phoenix, right? She looks really happy to finally caught me in something. Little gate that leads to the garden. It says no entry in the sign, though. Come now, Phoenix, right? What are you doing? Let's go in. It's half open anyway. What harm could come of it? But it says no entry. Don't you Americans enjoy doing whatever you like and then simply say, whatever? It's got nothing to do with anything, and who told you that? The movies. This must be the door that leads to the Inner Temple, where Maya Fey was training in the night of the murder. Yes, there's a solitary room there called the Training Hall. You could do some training yourself, Phoenix writes. Yow. You're completely out of shape. I'm ill. Give us a break. Alright. Oh. What? Oh, what the heck is this? What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? Maya, she was supposed to be in here training, yet it appears she's nowhere to be seen. What's that strange lock? It wasn't there 2 days ago. So I'm getting some really strange vibes. What do you mean by strange? What the hell is this? What do you think this yellowish poster is, Phoenix, right? Yeah, physical psyche lock, and someone has vomited all over... Or what? Picture a woman who's actually... Or mud, maybe? A woman? I don't see any woman here. There's a different atmosphere in this room since the last time I was here. No. It's not an atmosphere, it's a different smell. It's gravy. Oh, gravy? What's that? I wonder if this was curry originally. What's the matter? This scroll, it's been completely covered in gravy. Ah, yes. There's a very appetizing smell in the air. But gravy's a type of sauce, so when you run out of paint, like you Americans use gravy as a substitute, I say. No, no one does that. For starters, it stinks. This must be the gravy we had with the roast on the night of the incident. Yeah, it had to have been curry. But why would anyone do this? Why this scroll? Misty phase images obscured by gravy. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Cool, that's neat. Okay, why was one covered in gravy? Okay, interesting. Antique dresser. Don't you dare open a Phoenix right. What? Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her not to touch things. What a pity. It's full of nothing but old clothes for acolytes. Thought we weren't opening it. I'm from the prosecutor's office. I can do anything. Yeah, you're anything substantial to a 9-year-old girl. True. Welcome back, True. How was the cake? Those wafer-thin mattresses. I'm sorry, Phoenix, right? Wafer-thin. Yeah, you know, thin like a wafer. In other words, uncomfortable. That's how we describe things like these mattresses. I guess you must say wafer-thick or something back in Germany? Not about these mattresses. Certainly not. What are you talking about? Okay. This door. When I was here 2 days ago, that weird lock wasn't on it. Oh, we love to hear it. Those chains. It's almost as if they're guarding something inside that cavern. I've never seen a lock quite like this before. I have. I've seen locks and chains just like this before. They look just like the ones that guard a person's secrets during a psyche lock. I wonder if this lock is guarding something too. Dark secrets in a dark cavern. What took you so long? Oh. Everyone is here! I thought even you'd manage to get here faster than this, Mr. Trite. Prosecutor Godot, I didn't know you were here! Prosecutor? How come you didn't show up at the trial today? Huh. Could ask you the exact same question. Phoenix was in a hospital bed. Huh? But I had a cold, so... I had something slightly more important than a common cold to deal with. The importance of which is something you have no hope of ever understanding. Enough. I believe I have the measure of you. You are the very worst kind of prosecutor. What could be more important than a trial? God, so true. Francisca, many things. At least several things. Who's the wild mare, Trite? This is Ms. Von Karma. She was the acting prosecutor in your absence today. Oh no, Godot had COVID. Godot, you gotta get back inside. You gotta quarantine for another 7 days. Huh. Well, I guess I owe you one. But you can go now, Princess. Time for the big boy to take the reins. Just who do you think you are? This case is my... Hey, Philly, know your role and shut your mouth. Bruh, Godot, my guy. I can't stand women like you. Only going to say this once, Lady Von Whippingberg. Go home. Now, Lady Von Whippingberg is funny. The rest of that... Dude, no. My guy. Phoenix Wright. What are you hitting me for? Huh. You deserve more cracks to the whip than that, Trite. What? You still don't get it, do you? No, I don't. You don't realize you've set something in motion that you'll never be able to undo. Something different about Godot today. I'm getting such a strong sense of something behind that mask of his. Like a face, perhaps? Yo, Ozzy, happy birthday, welcome. How's it going? Is it anger, or is it sorrow? Yeah, Phoenix, check Control Z real quick. Yo, that always kills me. Like, having... If you've ever done digital art, or like digital, you know, stuff for a bit, and you do that for a little while, and then work on a similar project in paper, I have literally gotten, like, the brain, like, you know, doing a sketch, and then I go to hit Control Z when I make a line incorrectly. You had some important business, and that's why you weren't in court, huh? So what was it? I've told you once before, but perhaps you don't remember. Returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. You see, Trite, I've experienced something most have not. Death. Okay, so this actually is interesting. So, this seems to suggest that Armando did in fact either, like, come close to death enough to consider to have been dead for a couple minutes or something, or, yeah, something like that, or faked his own death, or some third option, to the point where, like, Mia thought he was dead. You died. Of course, being extradited from hell is a tedious affair. You fought the Reaper and lost playthrough Persona. The meticulous regeneration and adjustment of all your internal organs is... well, let's just say modern medicine allows us all to live into a ripe old age. Even someone like me. So you mean that mask you wear is... This ugly device, I promise, is not a fashion statement, my unenlightened friends. Without this, I can't see your frequently dumbfounded face. I didn't know. My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything. Still, I keep this worn-out piece of junk of a body going with regular servicing. I'm sorry, but you say you experienced death? How is that possible? What happened? Why don't you ask him? Huh? Me? Yeah, Troy, you. You should know all about it. You know when my life ended and who ended it for me. That is true. Oh, that does sound like food death. Agreed. Wow. Incredible feast. Well, Phoenix Wright, do you? I don't know what he's talking about. Yes, you do. Although, to be honest, I do feel a little tug at the corner of my memory. I think I do know about how Godot was killed. It'll all become clear in due time. Isn't that right, Trite? Earlier you said I'd done something I can never undo. What did you mean by that exactly? The inner temple here on this side of Dusky Bridge is an isolated island. That's what Sister Bikini said too. And I wonder, Trite, do you know what the police are doing here today? What do you mean? So true. If only his color scheme were inverted. They're searching for any trace of an acolyte who went missing. Missing? As leader of the search party, I can tell you this with absolute certainty. Maya Fey is not on this side of Dusky Bridge. Huh? But that's impossible. She came here that night and... I won't say it again. The chances of her being here are nil. Excluding, of course, one very unique place. One? Where is that? The Sacred Cabin. The entrance of which we are standing at right now. This is the only place the search party has yet to explore. They haven't searched the cavern yet, huh? Be aware, though, temperature inside frequently falls below freezing. Even if she were in there, chances of her being found alive are slim best. No! Which means, Trade, that you sent Maya Fey to her death. You fool! If that's the situation, why aren't you in here with the search party right now? Must have blinders on, my equestrian angel. Don't you see the big lock and chains? It's a trick lock. Making preparation to open it as we speak. Well, Trey, once again, a woman dies because of you. Yikes. Once again? What are you talking about? Don't tell me you've forgotten. Only 2 years ago, after all. When the last unfortunate woman died because of you. What? Because of me? And do you know who that was? It was Maya Fey's sister. That's right, Mia Fey. Mia? You killed her. No, that's not how it was. What? It was 2 years ago. Mia Fey was pursuing someone, a man. But she bit off more than she can chew and made a very dangerous enemy. Yeah, that's one case I'll never forget. But I got that guy personally. Sure, Miss Fey's murderer was caught. But that won't bring her back. Well, no, but you were with her at the time. You and no one else. It was your responsibility. You should have protected her. You say Mia Fey was your teacher? Well, then I'd say you've learned nothing, Trey. You robbed her of her life, and now you've let her sister suffer the same fate. I haven't sentenced Maya to death. No. Yo, what the hell, Godot? Oh. Plot was the Phoenix, right? Was red, white all along. Oh my god. What? Von Karma. Anyway, what is this lock doing here? Why don't we just break it? It would be a simple matter of... Afraid we can't do that. This area's always been prone to earthquakes that are predetermined to weaken the foundations of the training hall. Any excess force used to break the lock open would, well... Let's just say the Inner Temple and the Sacred Cavern would be a thing of the past. Very well, then dare I suggest the obvious solution to opening with a key? Huh. Sure. Just show me where the keyhole is on this trick lock. There's no keyhole. That's right, interesting puzzle, huh? The person who set this lock is the only person who can open it. And who was it? Simple. The accused. What? Iris. When an acolyte undergoes training inside the Sacred Cavern, the attending sister is responsible for locking the entrance. Obviously, the night of the murder was no exception. Maya Fey was the trainer there. I'm feeling more and more confident about both of my major calls by the second. It makes so much sense if there is a second Iris. Sister Bikini did mention that a number of times now that I think about it. She said that Iris was left in charge of supervising the early stages of the training. So Iris, the accused, is the only one who can open this lock. Arrange for her to be brought here now. Iris is the only person who can open this lock? Hope she gets here soon. Hang in there, Maya, and we'll get you out. So, I should be getting back to work. Wait, Godot. Oh my god, wait. He said wait, Godot. He said wait, Godot. We're waiting on Godot. We're waiting. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's impressive. How sure about Maya are you? There's no doubt in my mind. She's in the Sacred Cavern somewhere. The only place she could be. You better start praying. You better pray that friend of yours brings the accused back here soon. Edgeworth? Listen up, Trite. Only one thing I want to say to you before I go. I'll never accept you. Never. Man. Whew. You should choose your friends more carefully, Phoenix, right? That's what everyone says. So I don't have much of a choice. Guess I'll have to do what I can for now. Jeez. Well, that was brutal. Yeah, adamantium chains, true. Okay. I don't know, should I or shouldn't I? Sounds like someone's talking to himself, but where's that coming from? Yeah, I guess I better wash that off, is what I'll do. No, but I can't do that, I'm a detective. Ugh, brain is driving me nuts. Ah! Something troubling you, Scruffy. Please don't move me like that all of a sudden, sir. It's merely a simple greeting, a friendly tap on my shoulder, with my whip. So what's up, Gumshoe? Something on your mind? How'd you know, pal? Perhaps you were trying to decide. Perhaps you were trying to decide if you wanted to wash that off or not. Oh, true. What if it's his jacket? How'd you know, sir? Oh yeah, I nearly forgot. You can't go through the little gate there, okay? You mean the one that says no entry on it? I kind of already snuck in there. Is he trying to be clever or something? So what's behind there, Scruffy? Huh? A kind of, you know, garden-like garden. A garden? Yeah, anyway, it's not an investigation right now, so keep out. I'm not telling you, I'm asking you, pal. You got me? Isn't it normally the other way around? Well, see you later. What? So, shall we adjourn to this garden in Phoenix, right? Of course. What else do we do? Really want to know what Gumshoe was thinking of washing off. Yeah, he's not asking. He's begging you, pal. Alright, let's see. Oh! Okay. Alright. There's a strange feeling in the air. I wonder what it is. Strange feeling. Forget about that. That's strange writing on the stone lantern. Ah! What are you doing here, sir? I thought I said you can't come in here. Don't you know, Scruffy? A Von Karma will always show up whenever there's a clue. And there are plenty of clues to be found here. But... Oh, Gumshoe, bud. You can't hide this from me. What the heck is that? Oh, you spotted it, huh, pal? Are you kidding me? It couldn't be more obvious. It says Maya. Yeah, before you ask, it's written in blood. You will answer all of our questions now, Scruffy, without exception. Yes, sir. It's a charm or something poking up from the snow. Looks pretty old. There's a leather cord around it. This is the same symbol as the Faye family. Yo! I'm just saying. Apparently it belonged to the victim. To Miss Elise Donin. Yeah, there was a broken leather cord around the lady's neck. And the cords found on both the victim and on the charm match exactly. Sounds to me like this little trinket's going to be my ticket to getting some very big answers. Karain Master's Talisman. Easy clap. Oh, you're so right about that, true, actually. The text says upside down A-Y-A-M. That's true. It doesn't say Maya. Oh, my brain is so large. That's how I'm feeling right now. A couple of torches here. I guess you need all the light you can get up here in the mountains. Yeah. Look into those things, pal. Looks like they've been lit pretty recently. Recently? How recent are we talking about? As recent as the night of the murder. Maya was training here on the night of the murder. It's not unreasonable to think these things were lit at the time, I guess. Oh, this is odd. There's no snow on the ground here, and it's almost in perfect rectangle. It couldn't have been happened naturally. Yes, it appears someone has carefully cleared away the snow. No doubt it was you, wasn't it, Scruffy? No, it wasn't me, sir. It was already like that when my men and I got to start the investigation. It wasn't the police then. Who did it? Oh yeah, there's something else I need to tell you. Okay? Just between the three of us, okay? What is it? It's top secret. You can't tell anyone, got it? Understood. Well, when I was a kid, I got kicked out of the local wrestling contest, you see. I was so disappointed I just picked up my mouth guard and cried all the way home. Man, I got in so much trouble when I left it on the couch. Is that it? That's it. Okay, so the snow, interesting. Little lantern, a little statue. There's certainly a quaint little garden. Oh! What is this huge bowl here for? Oh, I know this one. It's a water bowl, isn't it? Everything's completely frozen over, but the ice in this bowl isn't broken. That's true. I wonder if it's having an impact on the case. Well, I doused my face earlier with the water in this, so I was getting kind of sleepy. Next time you sleep, you only come to me, got it? True. The testimony should have gone to evidence. Okay. Well, that was a lot. Oh, dude, this is the thing that goes bonk. I do not know the name of it, but this is the thing that goes bonk. You know, from anime, and perhaps also even from real life, believe it or not. But it's the thing that goes bonk. So, how's the Inner Temple investigation going? We have the best forensic team in the world working on the place. Forensic team. And what was the outcome of their study? Nothing. Scientifically speaking, the place is clean as a whistle. That's simply not good enough, Scruffy. You think I'll let you get away with that? Uh-oh. Well, there were a couple of things that bothered me when I first got here, sir. That stone lantern and the surrounding area that's not covered in snow, correct? They look kind of fishy to me, you know, scientifically speaking. So I got the lab boys to look them over. Results were, it's kind of hard to say, actually. Okay. About Maya. Oh, did Mr. Godot tell you yet? Yeah, we heard. He's got a search party out looking for her, but there's nowhere else she could have disappeared to on the side of Dusky Bridge. All we can do is wait for Mr. Edgeworth to get here, pal. Edgeworth? He's escorting Iris over here. We'll have to wait since she's the only one who can open the door to the sacred cavern. Oh! I think Edgeworth wants to talk to you about something too, pal. Huh? I wonder what it is. Just don't be expecting any good news when you talk to him. When I spoke to him, he sounded so down I felt like I was drowning. Oh. Oh! I've never looked it up because I didn't know how to look it up before. Shishi Odoshi. Yo, thing that goes bonk confirmed. Oh, yeah. Literally deer frightening or boar frightening. Oh, I've heard the term sozu before, but first I must admit initially from Slay the Spire. Devices made for fighting animals to pose to agriculture, including scarecrows, clappers, and sozu. Oh, that's wild. Very cool. Sounds pleasant. We've learned something today. Shishi Odoshi or sozu are what these things are. When they're like Shishi and Odoshi apparently cover a wider range of objects that are used as scarecrows, but sozu is this particular wooden type of, like, bamboo type of, like, bonk one. Maya, so these letters are written in blood? Yeah. What's worse is that it's the victim's blood. Huh? This is Miss Donim's blood. We haven't done a detailed analysis yet, but it is looking that way, pal. Most interesting. Phoenix, right? I presume you know, don't you? Why Maya's name is written upside down. You know what? That was really bothering me too. But I just came with the answer. The result of my own special gumshoe investigation. Really? Do tell. Well, the night of the murder, that stone lantern was upside down. Yeah? Anyway, there's really only one logical explanation to this mystery. Ms. Elise Donim wrote these letters herself in her own blood. While hanging upside down? You must be joking, since that's impossible. From the writing of the victim's blood and the other clues left behind, it seems pretty likely that this garden was the scene of Miss Elise Donim's murder. At least, that's our current theory on how the events took place, pal. What? So Miss Donim was killed here? However you want to look at what the people are saying now. Then, what Sister Bikini on the corridor of the temple was... Well, what was it? If that wasn't the scene of the crime, what did she see? What do you think, Ms. Von Karma? Surely a special gumshoe investigation would reveal the answer, no? But wait a sec, the bloody writing all the other clues here. Someone could have easily set that up after the murder, right? Sorry, but that's not an option, pal. Why not? How quickly you forget, Phoenix, right? Ever since this incident occurred, the place has been completely inaccessible. Because Dusky Bridge was completely burnt out. Unless there is a second Hawthorne. I was overseeing repairs to the bridge the whole time. No one came over here before me and my men. Which means no one could have planted all this stuff here, pal. I knew it. I should have washed the blood lantern as soon as I got here. If this really was the scene of the crime, then I need to figure out exactly what it was that Bikini actually saw. Alright, let's move. I think we got it. I think we got it. Oh. Seemed to have a visitor. Hi, Iris. Mr. Wright! Iris, I'm really glad to see you. Godot managed to mobilize the police proclaiming a state of emergency. Not him again. Never mind him, we gotta hurry and unlock the sacred cavern. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. It's my fault someone so important to you was locked in there. Mr. Edgeworth, can we finish our conversation later? Alright. Let's hurry to the inner temple then. I'll see you later, right. Wait, Edgeworth, I'm coming with you guys. Sorry, Wright. I can't allow you to come with us. What? I hate to be the one to break it to you, but Maya Fey is in a rather delicate position. What do you mean by a delicate position? This isn't simply a rescue operation, right? It's also an investigation. That being the case, we can't allow members of the public to interfere. Come on, Edgeworth. If anything happens, you'll be the first to know. Please understand, right? But it's Maya, Mr. Wright. All that matters is that Mystic Maya is rescued, correct? Listen to the voice of reason for a change, Phoenix Wright. From now on, consider anything beyond the sea bridge to be off limits. We'll be going now, excuse us. Yo, what? Ah! No time to be standing around, Phoenix Wright. Aren't there other things that demand your attention? She's right. Thanks for reminding me. Why is she helping us? I fully don't understand. Sister Bikini looks like she's shrunk some since I last saw her. Don't be so rude, Phoenix Wright. What's wrong, Sister Bikini? My. Hello, you two. How are you doing? Waha. I guess she's pretty down. Irish was just here, you know. She was accompanied by that handsome crimson-clad prince. She's talking about Edgeworth. Just a courtesy call. I wasn't able to talk with her at all. Oh dear. It's all my fault all this has happened. Poor Irish. She was right on my back, would you believe? What have I done to her? Only what you had to do, sister. You bravely and truthfully testified what you saw. There's no shame in that. Yeah, she's very funny. Anyone she hates, yeah, because like she's like not really a she doesn't really give off Tsundere vibes, Francisca. But she certainly is on the like, you know, teetering on the hatred and liking dichotomy. And we'll see too the testimony was not made in vain. Well, I don't hear anyone else saying that. Mr. Blues doesn't seem to share your opinion, I see. Huh? Me? Ah! Glare. Glares at you. Yeah, also Tsundere, true. Oh, yes, you did great, Sister Bikini. Absolutely spectacular. You two are the only ones who said that to me. I can't shake the feeling I became a shill to a shrew. Is that like a phrase? Do you have a problem, Phoenix Wright? Sure, she was so brave to testify so truthfully like that, but I know she's still hiding something. It's just time to break those psyche locks of hers. Oh my god. Well, no. I didn't even think of that. You're right, though. Was it you, Shrew? Did you orchestrate this whole thing? Alright, let's roll. It's time to uncover the truth. Alright, Elise Donan, here we go. Sister Bikini, the truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. I'm convinced that Ms. Elise Donan had a special significance at this temple. As to why she did, I believe it has to do with her true identity. What on earth are you talking about? She was... Mystic Elise was an author, just an author of picture books. To be honest... Okay, we have to do this here, sorry. Okay... And we have the evidence now. Bingo. Ms. Donim had this charm with her at all times. Ugh! Where did you... This isn't some cheap good luck charm either. Then what do you think it is, Mr. Wright? What could a talisman like that possibly mean? It's a talisman, isn't it? Interesting. Oops. This thing speaks volumes about who Ms. Donim really was. This talisman and one other item unequivocally prove Ms. Donim's true identity. The painting is obscured by the grievous stain at the moment. But this scroll shows the master of the Korean channeling technique. The crest at the top is a sign of that honorable title. The very same crest that adorned the talisman the victim carried with her. This crest is reserved for the master of Korean. Who on earth told you that nonsense? I've got no idea what you're talking about. The new master, Maya Fey, told me. What? You mean that acolyte is Misty Faye's... That is actually extremely funny. That Phoenix had the same crack theory immediately that I came up with, yeah. I'm glad I read the tea leaves properly. Daughter? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. In fact, since her eldest daughter passed away, Maya is Misty Faye's sole successor. Mystic Misty! Oh. Okay. Bikini sus theory down the drain. She didn't know that Maya was related to Misty. That was like the centerpiece of that whole theory, so. I'm sorry? Quick little... Huh. Monster Hunter crossover DLC for free upon the release. Sonic rocks Rathalos armor, apparently. Huh. But... why? Yeah, I agree. Why? I'm so sad that I was right about this. I'm happy that Bikini wasn't sus, because that was like a big brain theory, but... Man... Mystic Elise graced us with her presence about a week ago. When she showed me the talisman with that mark on it, I nearly fainted. No one had seen her since she disappeared 17 years ago after all. I'm so sad! What is the significance of the talisman, sister? The Karain talisman. It's the symbol of the Master of Karain. Oh my god, she got to meet Pearl. Oh. Oh, it's devastating. The bearer must carry it with them always until their death. Until their death. So Elise Donan really was Maya's mother, huh? She was Misty Faye, the master of the Karain channeling technique. 700 IQ, but also no. The truth comes out at last as I make some headway here. Tell me, sister, after 17 years, why did she choose to show herself now? Because something happened that called her out of hiding. What happened? Well... oh god. What's happening? It can't be. Earthquake! Oh my goodness. The Inner Temple, this kind of tremor might... The Inner Temple? The sacred cavern might very well cave in. What? Maya! It seems to have passed. Edgeworth commences the attack. Oh, also fair. Okay. So that, yeah, oh my god. Oh, or panic attack, yes. I thought you were saying, like, Edgeworth was commencing his assault, then I'm like, that also would be really funny. We can't stay to do nothing, let's go! What? Where? To the Inner Temple, of course, where else? Sister Bikini, we'll finish this later, alright? Of course, you run along now. Well, people may have been hurt, I must get some kind of first aid ready. Like, Dota narrator, Edgeworth has destroyed the Inner Temple. They won't bar you from entering as long as I'm with you. Mon Karma, I don't know whose side you're on, but I appreciate that. Thank you. Right at that moment, I had the worst feeling in my gut. You just had an earthquake. I wonder if he's alright. You look worried. Are you thinking about Miles Edgeworth? Come on, let's go. Gotta hurry to the temple and... Right. Ah! What are you doing here? Ugh. How could I have... How do you expect us to understand if you don't speak up? Yow! Why am I the one getting whipped? She's gone. No. The defendant, Iris, she's gone. Edgeworth! Ugh. Gone where? She fled. She escapes. What? Holy moly. So it was just now during the... It's easy to see Edgeworth's one and only weakness. Yeah. His fear of earthquakes. I should have known better than to scroll the defendant alone. As soon as the ground started shaking, everything went dark before my eyes, and I stupidly passed out. That incident haunts you to this day, doesn't it? Yep. There's no excuse letting the suspect get away. I can't believe it let it happen. Right, the temple area is a dead end, so she could have only escaped to the side. We haven't seen her. Then we need to get a manhunt underway now and search Eagle Mountain from top to bottom. Wait, Edgeworth. Have you thoroughly checked the inner temple yet? Don't be ridiculous, how would I? The inner temple is like an island. There's no way to escape but to cross. No, that's not it. Iris isn't the type to run away, Edgeworth. What are you talking about? Sister Bikini mentioned something while we were with her. She said the cavern might have caved in because of the quake. Then you think Iris might have gone to the temple to check on the situation? Listen, Edgeworth, I'm sure she's at the inner temple. A manhunt is not necessary. Right. Well, let's not waste any more time. We'll need to get to the training center Staker Cavern now. Alright, let's go. Big, dumb, stupid idiot has big, stupid, dumb, completely inevitable and understandable psychological trauma response. Exactly. Fortunately, the Sacred Cavern hadn't caved in, but what we found was something none of us could have ever expected. What? What? How can there be even more locks? What is the meaning of this? Iris? Do we need Magatamas to open them, maybe? Pearl, Iris, Maya. The lesser and greater? No, that'd be funny. 2 more Magatamas, maybe? I'm not sure. Iris, please tell me. What the hell is going on? We need the Chaos Emeralds. True. Holy moly. Yo, Shuriken, what's up? Welcome tonight. How are you? Good to see you. Oh, stream folks, hold up. We got more stuff going on. YouTube folks, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you enjoyed tonight. I'm Essel. Hopefully I will catch you all in the next one. In the meantime, please consider subscribing to the channel to find more from me. Check out the playlist above for more Phoenix Wright. And come by the stream, twitch.tv/SL_TV, Sunday through Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Until then, peace.